Hello Aries, thank you for tuning into your March reading for 2016 with me Lorien. For those of you who have subscribed and are returning, thank you, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, hello. I hope you enjoy the reading and find something that's relevant to you. I'm just going to move my webcam down. There we go. Okay, so for this month we have the big eclipses, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens for you there. This is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. If it is a personal reading that you're after, just go to my website. There are plenty of readings on offer there, so just choose the one that's right for you. For those who actually support me on Patreon, thank you so much. Your generosity is beyond anything that I imagined, so thank you so much. And also, if you want to donate via PayPal on my website, all donations now receive a basic 3-card reading. So if that's something that you would like to have, just go there. Alright, so I'm going to be looking now at the Druidcraft Tarot. This, I think, and no Oracle deck either, because my guides seem to suggest that this is going to be a big month. These cards get right to the core of the matter, and as I say, it will be general, but I think it's going to encompass a lot of aspects of my dear Aries lives. So, I have shuffled about maybe 20 times before I've actually done this, because they are so difficult to do and I'm having to do it with a tripod in the way, so it's very difficult to try and get an even shuffle sometimes. So I think they're saying that's it. So very nice. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so this actually does tie a little bit in with my meditation that I had for you. It was something that seemed to encompass the entire month. Now, because of the 2 eclipses here and here, I think this is major stuff clearance for you. It seems to be the fact on the solar eclipse you're absolutely fine. New beginning, separation, get rid of all the nasty stuff. But then as we move along towards the lunar eclipse, you're kind of, oh no. And it kind of feels like a wrench of the things you are actually saying goodbye to. An opportunity that maybe you overlooked or kind of threw away, I think rears its head again. But I don't know whether you'll be able to see it if you continue in this vein. It shows the sun setting here, or the sun rising, because that could be, you know, the star, and there's a, yeah. I don't know, to be honest. It's a very weird energy towards the end of March for you Aries. So let's just have a look. The star, we begin with lovely. Absolutely lovely. And for those of you who are very much intuitive or seek spiritual pursuits, I think this is going to be with you throughout April as well. But see, she is very happy. She's content with herself and her body. She's happy enough to be out in the middle of the night, pouring water into what I would imagine, if it's England, freezing cold things. But yeah, she seems to be very happy, content. The star is always about feeling at one with yourself and having the guidance and the understanding. In temperance, they're flowing the water into each other to keep the balance. Here it's very much flowing out. Whoop. It's very much about being somebody who you want to be or feel that you are, and being authentic and having a nice spiritual time. They're saying you've been cleansed of stimulants, so kind of like coffee and tea sometimes, chocolate cakes and things like that. You will be cleansed of stimulants if you do something like that, like, oh, I'm going to have a week where I just have green beans or whatever, then yeah, I think it is going to cleanse you and you are going to feel a lot better for it. But it also, I think, means you're just going to feel generally a little bit happier. Now also in the second week, when we have the solar eclipse on the 9th, you have the Ace of Swords. Now this, I believe, is an opportunity coming in, as well as you having to strip away the people, the situations, and the things which do not serve your purpose anymore. This is what Universal Year 9 is all about. And that's what we're in. It depends on your personal year as to how well it comes in, but I feel for the most part this is going to be something where you occasionally have to regroup and consider as to what kind of point your life is going towards. I don't know why they keep saying that to me. Alright. When you feel hope is lost, when you feel... Okay, sorry, I'm just getting this thing. Excalibur came at England's darkest moment, if you read into the myth. Excalibur came to give King Arthur the tools he needed in order to go forth and claim victory and help the Britons. Okay? So this seems to be, if you marry it up with your own life, you're going to get a tool or an inspiration or an idea or something which you are going to be able to use in manifesting your own needs and the solutions to your problems. The eclipse, I think, is going to give you that time to reflect and understand the magnitude of this. But it is going to be different for every single one of you, and the manner in which it's given to you is going to differ as well. So I do believe that you are going to be given an out, you are going to be given an option, information, something is going to pique your interest, it's going to pique your creativity and also your curiosity, because I think that there is going to be something you want to research. Then the doubt comes in. I don't have enough money to move to Canada. I don't have enough money to go on holiday and to the spiritual retreat so I can heal all my ailments. I don't have. This is all about feeling left out in the cold, like you don't have enough money, like people keep chasing you, like, you know, there's a dog and hare there, like people are very much shoving after you, and very much coming in, you know, to guide you into somewhere else, or, you know, that feeling, just that feeling. But there does seem to be a sort of charging effect, like it's rah 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 rah, and you feel maybe a bit hard done to because now you've got the idea, you think that you're up against a lot of stiff opposition. I don't think you are, but what I do think is that there is a third energy that you have to deal with, and the third energy, I think, is your fear inside of, or in between you and your goal. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the same for everybody, and I really, really hope it's not. But the last time I got this card in a reading, using this deck for myself, I mean, I don't generally read for myself. It was actually somebody else who was using my deck to read for me. But this card came up and she hated it on sight. And she said, nope, I don't like this, I don't like this. And she put it to one side. This card actually foretold my gallstones. And the fact that I was going to be ill with those and I had to go through all these hospital tests and things. I don't think this is health for you, but it does carry that kind of weight. There is something you're missing in the background that is sabotaging you. There is something there that is threatening to overtake your subconscious or threatening to consume you from your opportunities and lead you away from your opportunities. If you want... Okay, this is only to a few of you, so I apologise for those of you who do not read into this message, but for those of you who do, you need to hear it. There are a few of you who value security and unimaginative solutions over taking risk. For instance, it's a job. It's fine. I've just got a promotion. I'm alright. Alright, okay, so are you going to do that for 20 years now? Is that your life done? Sorted? I know a few of you may say no to that. A few of you may say yes, which is absolutely fine. If you're happy with it, great. But for those of you who say no, why aren't you still having the chance to look? You have chances to look at things. You're not bound by anything. You're only bound by your mind. So do take this star's advice. The star, for which many of you Aries are going to actually have no trouble with at all. Those who still connect to the star energy, you're not going to experience this. But for those of you who lose kind of like the way and the positivity, you're going to need to get that back. You're going to need to restore yourself to this frivolity and this peace of mind, knowing that the universe provides for you when you want to provide for yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to move to there, I want to get this job. Actually, I don't think I want this job anymore. I want to try my hand at this. Do it. The only guaranteed failure is when you don't try. So at least look into options. Don't overcomplicate things. That's what they just said. You have one opportunity. Don't add things to the mix. Because then it's kind of like, you know that thing where they put one bowl under 3 cups and they swirl it around, and then you have to try and figure out which cup the bowl's under. You have a golden opportunity coming through. Don't get so lost in red tape and outside influences that you then get too many options or too many ideas that crowd it and you can't figure out which one was the golden opportunity in the first place. So don't lose sight of it. Very much keep your focus. And I think this is going to be a very, if you do that, I think this is going to be a very fantastic month for you to set you up for maybe the next 2 years, because the eclipse energy carries on for about 6 months. So keep on going. Have a look and see what comes through for you. Again, if you'd like a more personal reading in regards to any questions that you may have, check out my website for more information on what's available. In general, Aries, I do hope that you have the best of months and utilise the energies for your own benefit. Do let me know how things go for you in the comments below. If you'd like to contact me on Facebook or Twitter, I'd love to hear from you there. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself, and God bless and love you all.